All right, greetings everyone. How's everybody doing this fine day? Morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is in your part of the galaxy when you're watching this. Hope you're making it a great day. Got a couple GACs to play today. Gonna answer any questions y'all might have. Might try to make it a little quicker today. Behind by a week on my Darth Loquitur update, so I got 2 of those to do this weekend, so need to get done with the stream and get cracking on that. And then it looks like I'm going to have a little more time to work on that starting guide, so make it a short stream and try to get to work for you guys, making some new content here. Lord of Hunger's in the house. Roman Sobek, Cody Lay. Apologies says hello. LOL says, hey there, DL. Got Qui-Gon Jinn to relic. Yeah, you were saying you had that last piece you couldn't get the last few pieces for last time. Dalton says, hello there, DL. Blackbird says hi. Hey, guys. Hope you're all having a great day. All right. So, if anybody's got any questions, let me know. I don't have any content prepared for this stream, so might just go ahead and dive into the GACs right away. Let's see what we got. Well, I know you've missed an update, but it looks like the account made a lot of progress. 7 million. Yeah, that was my opponent. That was not me. That was the other guy. Blackbird says, I'm close to C now. Only need to gear 13 my Krennic. Krennic's a pain. Krennic takes a lot of the same pieces, right? Is it the binoculars or is it that med pack or whatever that he takes? I can't remember, but he takes like 3 of the same gear on one level. It is pretty annoying. Sokka says, good morning. I'm working outside on my laptop in a park listening to DL. Pretty good morning. That sounds nice. Sounds lovely. I wish I could record from a park. That'd be pretty cool. I have my gear on a regular computer, though not on a laptop, so I think it would be hard to transmit a good stream from a park. Some people can do it. Some people have the gear for it, but I do not. All right, well, you know what? Krennic needs 300 binoculars and 120 of the med packs. Oh, nice. Lel says, I'm trying to get my friend to play Swiggo, but since it's hard in the early game, it's so terrible. He said he'd play more if he could start with a few relics and a GAC unlocked. Well, Hyperdrive bundle. If you get the Hyperdrive bundle, you can use that extra gear to more or less relic a character. So for the low price of $100, you get the game started pretty quickly. Not sure if your friend wants to do that, but could. That is a possible way to do things. I'll run through the shops while I'm here because I don't think I did that this morning. Kind of had a lazy morning this morning. Had a brutal week at work this week. Had annual audit for the safety program. Had visitors 2 days out of the week. Had trainings that I had to do for all 3 shifts, so I have to go into work at like 5 in the morning. Makes for a pretty long week. But that's what you do, right? You got to get through it. I think the fleet is pretty much bought out on Loquitur. There's like 1 resistance ship up here or something that I need. But we're pretty bought out. We're looking for this piece. All right, there it is. All right, buy that whenever it's up to help us with bronzium. 43 watt tambour shards. Converted to shard shop currency. That's it for the shops. Glurmit Cheeky says, hey DL, I'll be streaming later today. Alright, well, maybe we'll stop by. We shall see. Lululemon says hi. That's a new name. Grail says hi DL. David Dutrow says Thanksgiving is coming. Will be $50 soon. Yeah, they do run the half price events. You're guessing they'll run one around Thanksgiving, huh? Nice. All right, so we scouted our opponent here. 7.3 million galactic power, 3.1 in ships, 4.3 in characters, more or less. So about 1.5 times my galactic power. He's got the 5-star Executor, Malevolence Negotiator, all of this stuff. Plenty of fleets, more fleets than I've got. There are some weaknesses in his pilotless ships, though, so like his Malevolence isn't going to be too scary. Guessing he probably has it on offense. Malevolence is typically on offense more for people than defense. Vadercron-wise, our opponent is not bought into the idea of Vadercrons. 4 Galactic Legends, 3 Light Side 1s, and SLKR. Got gas in the account. Rebens, Malik, of course. Some Bounty Hunter stuff in here. Mostly just the requirement relics for the Galactic Legends. And then a bunch of Gear 12 stuff here in the middle. In the scouting report, the opponent was often putting 2 GLs on defense and taking 2 on offense. So we expected to see Kenobi and Rey on defense, and he indeed put Kenobi here and Rey up top. Now, the question is, can we... So we think... I mean, last time we beat Rey with a Vader Datacron, so let's say that we could do that again. We could also beat Rey with our Sith Eternal Emperor. So the question is, do I have any chances against this JMK team using the Vadercron? Because he doesn't have Cat. He's got Ahsoka Tano in here, Shakti, R2, and Kenobi, but no Commander Ahsoka Tano in that defense. So maybe C will work there. No Cat up here either. And Omicron, what is this? We've got a Padme team with the Qui-Gon Omicron at the end. Not in the leader spot. Okay, this is kind of bizarre. We could probably get that cheap with Enfys Nest, right? Probably have to Troopers this one. And then it's just a matter of where we use that Vader Datacron. I don't know if the Vader Datacron's good enough to beat this Kenobi. No Cat, everything can beat that JMK. How do I get Relic 9 materials? In a weekly shipments, once per week, you can buy the droid brains, 5 of them, for $1,500. So it'll take you 4 weeks to buy up enough to actually Relic 9 a character. Same thing for the Relic 8 materials, the Aero Magnifiers. You can purchase those out of the shop once a week. DL, I believe you talked about this in a previous stream, but do you think it's possible to focus only on characters? To get them to the low level, it's okay, and then focus on ships? It is possible. You can do that. The problem that you have with focusing on characters, not ships, especially in the early game, once you get behind in the fight for fleet, for top placement in fleet, it is really hard to get back to the top. So you want to start the game, work on fleets, establish your dominance in the fleet arena shard, and just stay there. The amount of crystals that you get every day out of fleet for placing top 5 is massive. And if you take that over the life of an account, let's say you play this game for 3 years before you get bored. 200 extra crystals a week for 3 years is what, the 200... 2,000 times 100, 200,000 crystals. That's a lot. That is a lot of crystals. If you take how much it would cost you to buy those out of the shop, 15,000 each. What's that, like 12 purchases? I think I'm doing the math wrong, but it's it's a heck of a lot of dollars worth of crystals that you get out of fleet. So, I mean, while you can focus on the characters, really the only thing it costs you, quote, costs you, is the fleet arena participation. That's a pretty big deal. At 200 per day, it's 72K per year. Nice. Why did he put Wampa on defense with Newt if he has the Omicron? Yeah, I don't know. He put his Omicron Qui-Gon with the Padme, and he put his Omicron Wampa with the Newt. Maybe he likes playing... You know what it probably is? He probably set these defenses a long time ago and put the Omicrons on them and like doesn't care about GAC at all. Well, let's go see, just real quick. Let's go to the arena table here and see if there's anybody in my arena shard that might have a Kenobi with no cat. These are all cat. Oh, what's this? Okay, here's a Kenobi with no cat. If we were to try to play our Vader Datacron here, could we beat a Kenobi with no cat? This has Yoda in it, so that's gonna be pretty horrible. So maybe I need to play the C against this. The Sith Eternal. And, well, we can't put all these guys in. Never mind. If we put all those guys in, then we won't be able to do our Vader. Or our Sith Eternal Datacron. We need to accelerate the alt on that. So what would we do? I guess we'd be stuck making a team with a bit of Empire in it then, right? Use some of these leftover guys to boost the speed a little bit. And just see if the tenacity up here is gonna... I think he just goes, right? He just goes and puts tenacity up. Isn't that what's gonna happen here? Because he'll do this. Yeah, tenacity up for 3 turns. So unless we have something to strip tenacity up, we're pretty much stuck, right? Pretty much stuck. Yeah, and we have to have the Relic 9 part of Vader. Yeah, this isn't going to work. it's not going to work because of the tenacity up. I don't know how I'm going to deal with the tenacity up. With no debuffs, the Vader thing just falls apart, right? Like there's really not something we can do. So if we did 3 decent Sith, Wat Tambor. Where's my Wat? There he is. Do the Datacron here with Palpatine. What does this look like? And my opponent here has gas, so I'll have to link Kenobi and gas and see if we can make it work. So if you want to beat the JMK with Vader Datacron, you have to get rid of the tenacity up by bringing a debuff spell or preloading it. Yeah, we could just throw a team in there and preload it. That's true. Then you won't have it when we come in with our Vader team for real, but they will have turn meter. Vader's got the resurrect mechanic as long as we don't bring in too low of relics and disable that ability, then we should be in good shape to do something. All right. I don't know. Let's just do this. There's Wat taking a beating. All right. We don't get the free turn. He gets his... man, we had 60% ult to start, and he still beat us to the ult. It's pretty horrible. All right, though, but... I mean, without Cat, the damage was low enough that we got through this. They're not selecting my C, which is kind of weird. We're going to put this on Yoda, and then we're just going to actually target Ahsoka. See if we can kill her and then get another instance of the ult off. If we need it, just do this to control damage. So if this works, then in theory, we can, we can take out the JMK with Sith Eternal. Take out the Rey with the Vadercron. All right, that worked. All right, so let's try to take out JMK with the Emperor Palpatine. Sith Eternal Emperor. And if I can, I'm going to try to save Dooku for Rey with Vader. So this team, we're going to do Sith Eternal with his Datacron. Make sure we get the right one. Then we're going to put in Wat Tambor and 3 Sith. We have 3 Sith. Shouldn't be a problem. We can put in Maul, Sidious, and the Marauder, and save that Dooku for Vader to help him out. I think we link up... Who do we link here? I'm not making a mistake on this, right? That's regular Ahsoka. So, I mean, R2 doesn't have that much damage, right? I think, do we link Ahsoka here, or do we link R2? I think we link Ahsoka. And once we get these two down, then we'll relink over here without too much of a damage threat, right? So I think we link Kenobi and Ahsoka, let it play out, and then go from there. If you want to beat JMK... Oh, I already read that. JMK alt is too fast. Andy Feistel said, what's up, DL? Best of luck. Thank you. Hey, guys, for those of you that are in here, please hit that like button. Use your like saber. Helps me, it helps the channel. It's free, it's fun to do. You get confetti when you do it. Quite a few people have joined without hitting that like button. I'd appreciate if you could help me out. All right, there we go. Those two are linked. They got linked in the park, which makes them Lincoln Park. TM, all rights reserved. All right. Come on, guys. Do another area effect here. Does nothing. JMK gets so much bonus protection up, recovery mechanics. It's just crazy. This team is doing like 0 damage. We get to our alt first over his JMK. That's impressive. Let's put the box over here. So this is not too bad so far. Let's see if we can get rid of this little robot. Triggered the savior effect there. So we'll target R2-D2. I don't even know if we have to link these other two, but we will. Yeah, wow. This is like 0 damage team. We got the alt off. Try to recover a little bit here. Yeah, hopefully we can get this done without losing all of our losing characters. He put the healing immunity back on Watt, so Watt's probably dead. Don't know that there's much we can do about that. Oh, they targeted them all instead. All right. Fine by me, buddy. Yep, there they go again. Protection recovery. All right, guys, come on. I know we can do it. Watt down. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, Darth Maul down. I guess I shouldn't have insulted his ability to do damage. We'll get Shock T out of here. I know the alt is up and we, potentially could wait, but I think getting Shock T out of there before she could recover anything else is probably good. 68 banners and we're through. Alright, let's go back up top, clear that ray. And then we'll start taking a look at what we need to do to get through these other teams. Vader with the Vadercron. We know we're going to do that. And we got to keep everybody over Relic 5 that joins this mission. And I feel like it was pretty dominant the last time we did this battle. We really weren't even threatened. So as long as we get Vader's speed over their speed, we should be good, right? 245, just 265, right? She adds 20 speed, 30 speed, 275. Okay. Just check and make sure we're not doing something dumb here. 212. Anybody who thinks that it's not a big deal to have good mods, this is an example. These guys are so slow that Vader doesn't even need help to be faster than that team. Rey herself, of course, will outrun me. Where's she at? 508. Not much I can do about that. But, so she'll lifeblood on everybody, and then, in theory, they won't even get another turn, right? Do I need anything else here, or is that it? Vader can solo if he has Revive on his level 9. Yeah, we've got Vader Revive on level 9. We've got that bonus mechanic first time they're defeated. Take a bonus turn. We've got that. DL, what do you think of Dark Malgus with Sidious Omicron? Sidious Ami would increase his health a ton, making his second special basically an insta-kill. I don't know. Malgus in the lead seems pretty good. I would probably just put Malgus as his own team, and then if I had Sidious Omicron, I'd probably do that separately, try to make some gimmick with him separately. But if you don't need two teams, then give it a try. See how it works. Yeah, I think I'm taking Dooku in just in case we mess something up and she gets to the ult. Then I've got two characters to soak an ult. I don't know if maybe that keeps him alive or not, but I shall obstinately stick with having Dooku as a partner. Okay, there's the lifeblood that we expected. Merciless Massacre. We'll target her and do that. And we'll just start bouncing these force crushes everywhere. Yep. And then we'll go back into Merciless Massacre again. Come back around the other way. We will hold off on doing this on Rey, right? So let's make sure we get this. Okay, she's at full protection right now. So we can get through this round. There's no chance. We have to avoid hitting damage immunity with these characters, right? So maybe it's best that we just get rid of him while we can. Yeah, I don't think in this next round we're going to get her down either. Basically, I call her when her protection is gone, right? Okay. If we cull out too many of these guys, then we potentially lose something. Yeah, I'm not too threatened by him. So we're going to hold off there. Okay, we'll do that. We'll just target her last all the time. Okay. This is it. See you, Rey. Okay. Now we do this. Call. Put it over here. Do Force Crush. And then they're going to get damage immunity. And then we got to try to stun them with Dooku. Ability block. Stun with Dooku. His damage immunity is gone. Out you go. And we'll let him take a turn. See ya. Nice. 68 banners. Damage immunity is fine as long as it's not Rey. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So we have Phasma left. There's no Omicron on the TIE pilot, so that team is... it's okay. Rey is just a pain. If you underestimate Rey, she can just do silly things. Silly things, I tell you. And he's got bad modding, but 238, 2 bots, 16%, over 85, basically 84. Puts that almost 300. Yeah, I feel like we just need troopers in there. Just take that out with the Imperial troopers, not worry about it. So we've got Nest and troopers up here. We can do Wampa here. Then how do we beat Bad Batch? Clones? Clones are the best team that we have left. We can save Rex's ability or Shaak Ti's mass assist until we get the days on us. We can cleanse that off. Or we could try to do something different against Rey. We could potentially trooper this team and do something different on Rey. I think the clones should work here. I'm relying on his modding to be pretty poor. So we can do clones here. We can do Wampa here. And then what do we do here? Mon Mothma? Taking a decent version of the Mon Mothma team and hope that we can get through it. There's not a lot of damage on this team. I mean, Dooku's the only threat, right? But it's a lot of relics. Iden? Does Iden work against this team? He's going to stealth and put everybody but Wampa under cover. So then the question is, can an Iden team take out this Wampa? I think that might be what we have to do. Don't really have an opportunity for some kind of tray of cheese here. So maybe we take Iden here, Wampa, and clones. So let's try this. Get started at the top. Alright, so the matchup, the reason why I'm trying to take in clones versus the Bad Batch, there's a combination of skills on the Bad Batch where Echo throws out a daze. So he puts out this skill, dispel all buffs on enemies, daze, and healing immunity for 2 turns. Once that's on, that slows a lot of teams down. And if Tech gets to go, then sometimes the AI is sometimes not very smart and will do this skill. Won't do this skill, but this is all Bad Batch gains foresight, tenacity up, deals special damage to all enemies, and inflict stun on enemies that are dazed. So what you do is you put Tech's speed. You make Echo go at a certain speed, right? Make him fast if you can, so he's at 270. When he does this, it also gives turn meter to your other troopers. 5% turn meter. 5%. For each buff dispelled. For each buff dispelled. Okay, so if he dispels buffs, they gain turn meter. And you can time that out so that Echo goes and then Tech goes and they stun your whole team and it's really hard to recover from there. The AI sometimes does goofy stuff and doesn't do that correctly. But at least with the clones, if they do, we've got a chance to try to cleanse it off with either Rex or Shaak Ti, hopefully before it becomes a stun. We'll equip this Vadercron because we can. And let's get in there and see what we can get done. Echo uses his first special on the defense. The AI is dumb. Yep, that does happen sometimes. I'm not going to bank on it happening, though. I don't know that it's 100% happens every time that way. Yeah, I don't want to remove their buffs yet. They have a lot of buffs. We'll just do a basic on Shaak Ti. We're going to hold off on her mass assist. So when we get this garbage on us, that hopefully we can dispel it with shock. We really want to dispel it before the sacrifice comes in. Alright, here we go. Get rid of it. We're going to allow the sacrifice. Now we'll throw the grenade, get rid of all the buffs. Now we're going to target tech. Sacrifice is in. Shaak Ti gets stunned. Alright, now we got a lot to manage. Okay. Yeah, let's just get rid of him. Pretty annoying. Get rid of the buffs again. We don't want them to have their defense up and true damage and all that stuff. He's probably the threat, right? We really don't want him to be able to put the debuffs down on us again. So let's try to get him out of here. Oh, he lives somehow. There he goes again. Now he's got the dazes on us. Those dazes are brutal. Get the... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Nothing. This is crazy. I cannot kill him. Get out of here, buddy. Okay, no dodges on Hunter. Okay, Hunter's down. Alright, let's get rid of these debuffs. Throw in the grenade, try to get their buffs. Alright, alright. It was looking dicey there for a second, but managed to pull it out. If he had good mods, we'd have been in trouble. Okay, so this is a Wampa. I think we just throw Wampa in here and it's a kind of a gimme. Alright, we don't really even have to worry about this, I don't think. Oh, Wamp. And then as long as we have protection, we'll ramp. Okay, go, buddy. Here we go. I think it's better to put a Wampa solo against a team like Grievous than it is to say, you know, put your Wampa into a Newt team. I think so. We'll find out. Droideka. Alright. We could have waited another turn to Wampa, I guess, because we still had the purple protection up on us. Could have waited for Droideka to do his thing and then done the Wamp. Counterattacked into that Grievous, and now we've got the taunting Droideka to deal with forever. Let's try to get rid of the battle droid. Oop, now we got the taunt to deal with again. We'll Wamp and get protection. Ramp up the damage. He's going to lose his invulnerability here. So now we can hit him for damage. Oh, nice. I was going to say we could hit him for real damage, and then we just, you know, annihilated him. All right, get working on this B1 over here. We'll do the Wamp. Who put the Wamp in the Wampa Wamp? Singing, not my forte. That's actually the title of this video is based on a saying: never try to teach a pig to sing, waste your time and annoys the pig. And I changed it to never try to teach your pig to use the Force, just to be funny. When you guys see that saying, what does it make you think? What do you think when you see that saying? Does it make you want to go try to teach a pig to sing? People are funny. If you tell them not to, then some people, their first instinct is to go figure out how to do what you told them not to do. think we're going to put ranged trooper in here. We need all the help we can get. We'll throw in that shore trooper. And then we just have to rely on Snow and Stark having enough damage to take this Wampa down. They don't have a lot of assists to power up our stuff, but Dooku's counterattacks will. So if we're clever, we can kind of use his counterattacks against him. All right, let's see if Iden Versio can take this team out. Wampa said, nope, Droideka, we aren't playing that game. All right, let's just start with Dooku. If we can get him stunned and killed and not have to deal with all that stealth garbage on Wampa, I feel like that might be good. All right, here we go. Area effect. One trooper down. Can he only bring back droids? Don't know. Let's do the area effect. Don't mind the counterattacks from Wampa. Let's cleanse off these dazes. Troopers alike turn meter, it turns out. We'll see if that's enough to get Asajj out of here. I don't want to give Newt an extra life right now, so let's not do that. Healing immunity on my guys. See if we can get Wampa out of here for good. All right. Zap. Extorted. We'll do the stomp for the extra assists. I'm not going to be able to heal off of it, which is unfortunate, but... All right. 58 banners. We got through with 2 relics against 5. That feels okay. Let's see what we've got on the back wall and if it's worth it to even try. Trooper abuse. Trooper abuse. Troopers are on defense. Youth. Okay, so we could try something with Traya here. Potentially. Possible Traya. It's going to be quite the extension of our roster to try to kill this many relic teams. Well, let's get what we can get off the front here, see if we can get the ships. All right. We will throw in the extra trooper just to make sure. Well, no, you know what? We're not going to. We're going to put in the Datacron and we're going to get grit. Grit. Extra turn meter never hurt nobody. All right, let's get in there. It's not a full squad. I think I'm okay with that. We're going to drain the turn meter on that item or the Ray right away. And I think maybe we target BB-8. Scavenger Ray. If we target Scavenger Ray, I think she dies, right? Yeah, let's see if we can kill Ray. We'll try to kill Ray first. Not quite enough. All right, here we go. We'll do that. And no mass assist. We're just going to kill Ray, get turn meter, do the area effect, get counterattacked. Then we'll come in on Scavenger Ray here. We'll do the mass assist on BB-8 when we're back around to Veers. Bang. Alright. Reduce his armor, and that should be it. C-3PO can run away. 66 banners. Fully under control. Then this one we're going to try to cheese with Nest. We've got a potential Traya on the back wall. I don't know how I'm going to tank for Traya, but we'll figure that out. We'll try to take this as a cheap win while we can. We'll Why is Nest not in my offenses? We'll go to an old version of the GAC stuff. They don't really have that much damage. Yeah, we're still going to use Kira because this could be a long battle. Let's get in there. So what we're trying to do here with Enfys Nest, Padme will put out a bunch of buffs and debuffs, and over time we're just going to ramp damage to the point where we can kill all this stuff on the Padme team with Enfys Nest. We have to be careful of these counterattacks and try to wisely place our attacks to get the right crits when we need them. Go over here. Enfys Nest basic can't be dodged, which is nice because it means that all this foresight that they get all over the place, as long as I do a basic, it's not relevant. Alright, get over there, get a hit. Got to try to get a crit next time because we're out of protection, so next time we've got a turn. We need to take it to get a crit. Alright, let's get him. There we go, one down. Burned a bunch of courage on me right there. His team is so slow that my Nest is getting way too many turns. Mace is reducing my max health, so we need to get this done pretty quickly, or it's going to go badly for us. Get Ayla out of here. Oh, that wasn't enough. Okay. I was relying on my opponent having bad enough mods that we could get this done, but Mace isn't having any of it. Alright. Alright. I thought we had more than we did have. So what are we going to do instead? Assists are bad. Let's run the... Guess we'll have to run the Mando team here. Dude, there's Mace in there? Yeah, I know there's Mace in there. I honestly thought that I was just going to crush that team, though. Really did. Okay. We don't have Mando in his stance yet. Queel didn't get to go. See if we can get rid of her. Oh, I didn't want to do that area effect. Okay, let's do damage. Got to try to get the Whistling Bird stacked up here. Not very impressive Whistling Birds at this moment. Let's just do it on Mace and see what we can get. Not much. Just need to put him down. Alright. Yeah, you guys are right. I should have just used Nest on the back wall and just, taken a different team in here. Overconfidence killed the Loquitur. Alright, let's go. I think he just dies, right? Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Alright, let's see. What do we got left? This team. Maybe use Jedi here. Single relic team. Try to beat these guys up. Relic 7 on that Kylo. Might be a problem. I don't think my little bounty hunter team is good enough to beat this. Alright, let's try the Jedi. Let us try these Jedi. And then I think I want to kill Phasma first against this opponent. No extra turn meter to help overcome the bad mod situation. We'll do a basic here. I kind of want to spread the buffs, but I really want her dead before she gets a turn. Got my wish. Okay, TIE Pilot. See if we can get him out of here real quick. Good. Executioner. Send in Yoda. Alright. Now we'll spread the buffs. Get the advantage off of Kylo. Wow. They got it in for Bendo. They're like, hello, Jolie Bendo. Bendo's like, whatevs. I don't even really care. Let's take the taunt off of him in case it's relevant at some point. We'll give this over to Yoda. Jump in, steal some buffs. Give them to everybody so that we got retaliation on the whole team. Get some counterattacks. Big hit. Get him out of here. Good. Solid. Nothing to see here. 1 relic versus 5 feels pretty decent. Okay. Executors on defense. And then we've got a Geo team under Malevolence. So we probably have to Malevolence here and Negotiator up top. And then try to clean up this Radis fleet with whatever we have left over. Doesn't seem horrible. Might be something we can do. Alright, this we have to find out some way to do Traya with something. Still got we still got some relic characters. We can put in we still got Mon Mothma, we still got the Empire team. Maybe we do the Empire team here. We've got Bounty Hunters and Mon Mothma. Maybe we try Mon Mothma here. It's a Piet lead. I don't think it's that scary. And then we try to figure out something for the Traya. So Mon Mothma here. Empire here. I don't think these guys are going to have enough speed. Let me check Bosk here. Make sure that we're not in for a surprise. 226. We're good. Bring the Empire. Thrawn, Marjade. We'll do Tarkin and that's it. I don't even think we need anything else in here. Don't feel the need to waste anybody else. The First Order pilot Omicron gives 100 speed to the team. Surprises me every time. Do you think Cam and Watt will be coming to the Get store with the new TB? I do not. I think they'll just leave them where they're at. Unless there's some news that the new TB is replacing the old TB, which I had not heard. Yeah, this should be good. This should be good enough. All right, let's just kick Bosk right away. Don't even care. Just kick him right in the head. Then we're going to get him stunned. Actually, we're going to stun Boba Fett. Make sure we get him stunned if we can. Mara can't go under stealth because of Dengar. See if we can stun everybody. We did. We got them all stunned. Take away turn meter. No. Didn't let us take away turn meter. Let's keep working on Bosk. Throw this. Try to take their turn meter away. Come on. Get the turn. Yeah, alright. So now we've got everybody stunned. Everybody out of turn meter. Completely in control of this matchup. We'll save this because once these bounty hunters get killed, we will have to reestablish control. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to... Okay, so he went and has no turn meter. So we can use this opportunity to kill him. And he'll come back with no stun. Oh, I was going to say we can stun him again right away. But was not to be. We'll kick Django. Get him out of here. Hit Boba. They still haven't had a turn yet. They're not going to get a turn. We're not going to allow it. Yeah, we'll take away turn meter again from ye old Dengar. And that should be just a matter of time before we wear him out. Kick him. He's a tanky boy, though. Look at that. He's taking a lot of hits. Oof. Getting him down now, though. There we go. Got him. Okay. Then here we said we were going to use Mon Mothma. We can try that team. I am going to put Chupio in that team, though. So we'll... Oof. Yeah, the characters I have for this just are not very good yet. We got to relic that Biston at some point. Maybe we need to hurry up and get him reliced so that we've got a little more something in the team. Where is Biston? I guess Biston's on a defense somewhere. That's Pow. Huh. Hum, hum, hum. Alright, we'll have to fix that after the battle. So basically what we're going to do, Mon Mothma is going to share her stats among these four. Then Chupio is going to take her stats and share them again. And hopefully that'll give us enough damage to get something done here. They said it's going to be in the GAC store. They're going to put the characters in the GAC store. That's cool if they do. Dazes. Okay. Get some of these cleansed off. We'll try to stun the Empire. Cara Dune, good against Empire. Stormtrooper is the only one that's not stunned. We'll try to blind these guys a little bit here. Wow. Gear 12 Stormtrooper proving a problem for my damage. Alright. Let's just get in here and... Well, he put it on the Stormtrooper, so we got to deal with that now anyway. Doesn't matter. It's locked on the mark. So we're stuck hitting the marked target. We'll throw that again. Piet's just like, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care about no Cara Dune. Let's do Tarkin with the mark if we can. Which we can't. Kyle Katarn with his massive, you know, like 11% tenacity here. Hey, look at that. We got Piet. We got him on lockdown now, guys. Alright, he's off of lockdown. We'll hit him a bunch. Cara Dune has to get her cooldowns back here. Blind him if we can. We can. Nicely done. Cooldown's not going to be in time to keep him stunned. Now Tarkin's marked. Level 2 on the scout over here. The extra guy. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get the armor penetration up going. Take away his turn meter, get him stunned. Alright. Finish him off. Come on, ladies and gents and robots. This is a very diverse team, right? You got 2 droids, two ladies, 2 men. Good diversity on that team. Alright, now we're just going to bring something in here to try to... I mean, we can use a real team. We could use bounty hunters. Or we could use Traya. And just try to cheese this with Traya. Because their damage is pretty bad. So if there was a way for us to... Yeah, he's going to give turn meter, right? So this is pretty annoying. No, that's not the turn meter guy. That's Pathfinder. So they won't get turn meter. Yeah, I feel like we just put Traya lead. Throw in some stuff. Let them kill themselves on my bounty hunters. And if that doesn't work, Zam works here, right? Her Omicron doesn't require there to be a leader, does it? Okay. At the start of the battle, gains. Yeah. So we can just put her in and boost up our bounty hunters. Trey in the lead. Kind of a silly team, but they should kill themselves, and then all we have to do is just survive long enough to pick them off. Alright, let's do this. Put them on fire. Good job, Bosk. Then we'll hit Lando. I guess we could have tried to stun somebody else with that. Turns out we're pretty fast. Okay, who do we want to isolate? Isolate Biggs, I guess. Get Lando out of here. I don't have the Zeta though, so he can still be resurrected. Taunt again. And we got their taunt to deal with. A couple shots from Zam. She sets off the bombs, but then doesn't have the follow-up to get anything done. Alright, put bombs on him again. Try to take out Wedge. That's good. Wedge is back. Oh wow, they killed somebody. They killed my Cad Bane? That's naughty. Resisted everything. Try to light him on fire again. Get him out of here. I think eventually... Oh. Wait, what? Mon Mothma died from the bomb. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So she had a bomb on her. Because she'd taken extra turns and gotten herself down to no life when she started her turn with the bomb on, it was enough to kill her. That's pretty fantastic. All right, so is that it? We cleared that zone. We got it done. I think we only dropped one battle. That ill-advised Nest versus Mace Windu battle. All right, let's do the Negotiator against the Malevolence. Plo is key here. Bring in Plo, clear off those buzz droids. We'll bring in a couple reinforcements just in case it goes long for any reason. Should be able to get through this. All right, here we go. I was replying to Eris saying that they won't ever put tunes in the GAC store. I think the others are still open to add tunes. I think they need to do a batch conversion at some point. So the older characters, let's look at Soldier here. The older characters are in the shops, and like all characters for the last 2 years or so have gone on farming nodes. And at some point, I think they need to go through and redo what characters are in Galactic War Store, what ones are in, Squad Store. They need to just kind of add, do a group add, clear off the nodes so that they can continue to add things to nodes. Because the other side of that is a lot of the nodes are now double. You get 2 things off of one node. When that's all filled up, what are they going to do? Are they going to put like 2 characters on a ship, 2 characters plus a ship on a node or something? I don't know. It seems goofy to me. Like at some point they have to reset that. Get some stuff back in the shops. All right, let's bring in this Plo, gain turn meter, gain back protection. Not interested in my tank dying. Go over here on the TIE pilot, remove the buffs, get damage. All of it, all of the things. We'll use the basic on Anakin because it can't be dodged. We'll just do the alt. First order TIE should, I was going to say should die from that. Good. No problems. Executor. Do we have the TIE fighter? We don't. Yeah. No Hound's Tooth, right? No Hound's Tooth and not a very reliable... How fast are these guys? Gear 12. And, and Relic 5. So his capital ship will be slow. These 2 guys will be slow. Xanadu Blood will go. It will get taunt over here. I'm wondering if I should just do a Geo start. Start with the 3 Geos. They have to attack into Sunfac. We can get a mass assist and just try to rip that TIE bomber right out of the sky. And then we can bring in Xanadu. I think maybe we have to do spy, soldier, hyena bomber might be the way to go. And then we can reinforce with Sunfac and the droid. If they have Houndstooth as the first reinforcement, then we'll bring in the Vulture droid right away and try to get Houndstooth out of there. I don't think they're fast enough to kill my soldier in this comp. Xanadu Blood will go area effect. We'll both get stealth. And then we got to try to get a big hit off. What do you think, guys? Is this going to work? Is this going to get the job done? It's ridiculous that those hard fleet nodes still have only gear and not a valuable tune on them. Yeah, you're right. There's like 2 fleet nodes that just have gear. All right, and that gives us a rebel fleet to go down bottom, and that's about it. So this has to work. We've really got to make this work. I think I might bring in Cassian just in case. I can see a scenario where I would want that. Alright, so we're going to try something a little different here, guys. Based on his setup, we're going to try something a little different. And just try to live and make it through to our alt. Okay, here we go. That gets us under stealth. Oh. No, it gave taunt to the soldier. That's not good. Alright, we'll do this and get a little ship. Oh man. They tear him out of the sky too. Not good. This is not a good start for us. We're going to take the big hit because we really need to get a ship dead. Bring in Sunfac. We will go over here for a stun. I know he's going to... Oh, what? Reinforce with the shuttle? Interesting. We're not going to get this TIE bomber out of here in time, are we? Okay, let's do this and get the lightning up on him. Spies out. My goodness. Their team comp is working a lot better than I think it has any right to. Can't get buzz droids on anybody because they keep killing all my little guys. Let's go ahead and do this. Call an assist over here. Just do the basic and try to get an assist. Oh man, the assist did nothing. The buzz droids came off, and the shuttle is going to be super annoying to make it deal with to have us deal with this bomber. Okay. If we can get to the alt, we got a chance, small chance. Still no Houndstooth. Yeah, there goes our capital ship. Yikes. How did this work surprisingly well for him, like yeah. I didn't think about the fact that they would get the taunt on the soldier right away. Well, did what we could. We'll bring in this rebel fleet, try to get some points down here. We don't have enough ships really to try 2 fleets. Although I suppose we could. I mean, we could try a second fleet. How good is this? Do we have any chance at all against this Yeah, if we tried to pull a second fleet out of it, we would have no chance against that Executor. So just going to play it out like this. Try to get some extra money. And we're going to assume that he also can't beat our Executor on defense if he gets to it. That'll leave us with a 3-zone clear and him looking for efficiency. And we'll see. Maybe he just doesn't play. Okay. What do we want to do here? I'm going to do a basic attack first. Basic attack. Mass assist. Try to get this Lando out of here. Got full protection back on Biggs now. He's got no life, but at least he got his protection back. Oh. Is that ship any good? All right, we'll do the spin move now. We'll do the big taunt here now. Let's bring in a reinforcement so that we can bring in another reinforcement. Load up the board. And Biggs isn't getting taunt back yet, which is good. It's actually, in this case, what we want. We'll bring this in. Try to debuff him a little bit. All right. Get the target lock on. Get Biggs back to full protection. Okay. Biggs is still hanging in there. Not for long, though. There he goes. Did his job, though. Did his job. Can't target. Okay, that should be it. 71 banners, not too bad. Grand Admiral Thrawn. Bringing in the scrap heap. Man, Executor is so good, I can't wait one more month. Nice. Glad you're getting it. Come on, we only need the last 5 turns till Chimera gets the ult. 5 more. Never mind. Never mind. All right, so we gave it a try. 15-16. The opponent played, cleared 1. Oh, he dropped a battle against Kenobi. All right. So maybe he did the Kenobi versus his best team and dropped it, and then that's it. So we'll mark this up as a win. The assumption of a win. I thought Wedge was going to carry. Is it Lord of Hunger? Yeah. Yeah, there was chances, right? There was chances. Oh, let's see. Who are we going to fight here? Who do we have? We need to find somebody that's got a good Xanadu blood. There we go. All right. Let's get in here. See if we can secure some fleet position in our arena for the day. 5-star versus 7-star. Do you play Clash Royale? I played Clash Royale for a long time. Oh, this is the guy with the 3. I wasn't even paying attention. With the 3 attackers starting out. Yeah, I don't beat this fleet. That was me not paying attention. Chatting with the chat. Not looking at the screen. Okay, let's do the same thing over on the Obtisio side of things. Yeah, I played Clash Royale for a long time. When they came out with the champions, I got the fighter champion and played with him. That was like, what, about... That's probably been like a year and a half, 2 years ago. That's right around the time that I quit playing. That's about when I quit. I was always a casual player. I never, like, participated in any of the tournaments or stuff. Alright, so we're already rank 7. We're not going to get in the top 5. We just throw a battle and be done with it. My favorite card is Mega Knight. Mega Knight's good. I can't remember. There's like a pro player who said at one point that like every team he ever builds, or like almost every team he builds, starts with Mega Knight, and then you just add characters from there. So the Mega Knight's pretty good. I was a fan of like, I don't know, I had teams all over the place. The Electro Giant was pretty cool. I kept trying to build teams around him. Sparky, I always like a good, once they fixed Sparky and made the trash can on wheels worthwhile, then that was fun to play. But I don't know. I mean, I like simple, straightforward decks. A lot of stuff with the Electro Tower with just a knight in it. I did really like that knight that they made with the charge, the epic legendary guy. I was using him in every team after I got him. Yeah. Played giant decks. Played royal giant decks. Don't know that I really had a favorite card now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm trying to think, like, is there one card that I favored above all the others? I don't think so. I think if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Mini P.E.K.K.A. just because he yells pancakes. You know? Maybe I'll pick Mini P.E.K.K.A. Elon says my favorite is Mini P.E.K.K.A. Nice. Sometimes I use E-Giant, Mega Knight, Tornado, Lumberloon, Freeze, E-Barbs, Rage, Cycle. That's Lumberloon, Mega Knight. So you just like throw down big stuff and make him respond to it. The Mega Knight and E-Giant are both good because you can use them as defense first, right? Like I really like cards that you play as a defense, and then they mop up the opponent, and then they go in on offense. And you can either choose to back them up or just let them go, you know. E-Giant stopped a lot of stuff. Just throw it down and let it kill everything on the way through. It's a pretty cool card. Lord of Hunger says, I win 2/3 of my games when playing that meme deck. What's the highest ranking you got? I got my ranking pretty high. I'm trying to remember the exact ranking system. I haven't played in a really long time, but I think I was ranked like, I got a 6,400 score. Does that sound right? Something like that. Pretty fun game. I haven't looked at the events for the day. What do we got? We got Jedi, First Order, and Sith. We got to try to do challenge tier 1, huh? Haven't gotten tier 1 on my Sith. Let's see what we can do about that. We'll play this out. Then we will play another fleet battle for placement on the main account, or in the Loquitur account. Alright. Won't get high stars, but let's see if we can do it. Nice, I'm 10-0 right now. I put barbs on one side, Mini P.E.K.K.A. on the other, then drop a rage spell on whichever side my opponent doesn't defend. Yeah, I was never good at playing like decks where I go all in and just leave the other side undefended. Like, I'm way too conservative to play like the Leroy Jenkins offense. I've always got to have a decent defense up. So Let's see. What do we want to do here? Just get taunt this way. I feel like when I've played this before, like this team goes all the way to 8 without too much of a problem, and then I lose it on the 8th battle, the final round with Yoda and all that. My crew just isn't good enough, I don't think. We'll see if we can stack some health on crew eventually. Probably just need more relic levels on him, to be honest. Just need to take him up to relic 7 instead of relic 5 at some point. I think at relic 7 he just auto tanks this whole thing, right? Like nothing even kills him. Let's I can't remember. I can't remember if I've done any improvements to this team at all since last time this event was up. I don't think so. I think everything was the same. So I don't think we win this. What are the questions you guys got? Well, I'm playing this super boring event here, waiting on my fleet on the Loquitur account. What questions do you guys have that you want answered? Fill the time. It's funny because I actually ate pancakes this morning. Nice. I like to do the emotes of the giant and mini P.E.K.K.A. back to back. So you trigger the mini P.E.K.K.A. emote and he goes pancakes, and then you trigger the giant emote and he goes nom nom nom. And you can just do that over and over again and annoy your opponent by going pancakes nom nom. I have a feeling like everybody muted me in that game because I spammed emotes all the time. Why not? I mean, you've got the time to do it. There's a lot of time between button presses, so you guys do that. You guys like spam the emotes the whole time and give them the winky-eyed goblin and try to annoy your opponents with emotes. I do the hee-hee-haw emote. Lord of Hunger says, yeah, I spam the emotes too. What are your thoughts on a GL and then a double ship rush of Executor and Profundity? I think it's better the other way around. I think you got to do ship first. You know, just the fact that other people are doing it, they're building those big capital ships. I think you got to secure your fleet first. If you were to do SLKR, then Executor, then Profundity, then JML, it's not a bad path. But why wouldn't you just go ahead and put the Executor before the SLKR, right? If you put the Executor before SLKR, you actually get the advantage that you build up those ships. You get into the Finalizer event, and you could do months of the Finalizer event ahead of building your SLKR, and there's like no chance that that goes badly. All right, so we have healing immunity on our Kylo. That means we are probably going to not even make it past Zone 4. If he dies, we have no chance on Wave 8. So, yeah, I don't think this is looking good for the home team. Got Anakin out of here, though, so that's good. Oh, man, come on. See if we can get some stuns here. Buy ourselves some time, maybe. If you have SLKR, you can stop off on this wave and let Rex attack you, remove turn meter, and buff your health. And you can end up with like a 1 billion health on your crew on this zone for SLKRs completing tier 3 of this battle. Alright, he didn't get to the aerial advantage. Crew is going to make it through. Should be okay. I need to go check the timing on the arena battle over here for fleets. Okay. We can do that instead. Alright, let's take a look at fleets again here. Let's try this one. How fast do you need JMK? Do you generally want to put a top tier speed set on him? And what's his ideal 5v5 comp? I don't know about his, let's say, ideal 5v5 comp. But I really like Mace in the comp. So, what are we going to do here? We don't really need the heal yet. Let's save the heal. So I like Mace Windu in the comp. So that makes it General Kenobi, Mace, Cat, and Ahsoka Tano. Let's do this. We don't want taunt on him at the moment. If he brings in the Boba reinforcement, we're in trouble. Man. Too much damage. Yeah. We got rank 10. We'll just leave it there for today. Not a good showing. Alright, let's see if we can finish up this assault battle. So yeah, I like the 2 tanks. I've seen a lot of people put Padme into his squad. I think once you've got JMK and Cat together, that's already pretty good. Put a tank in there so that in the mirror match you can soak the thing from the Cat insta-kill. You don't want to go into a team with no tanks and then have them insta-kill your Cat with the AI. So that's something to watch for. But as for speed on JMK, speed helps. Speed helps him get to his ult. I wouldn't stress out about speed. Like, if you've got a decent speed mod set and you say, okay, good enough is good enough, I'm just going to put that on him and leave it at that. I would agree with that. I would concur and say, yeah, it's good enough is good enough. Save your fantastic speed sets for somebody who really needs the speed subs. But you do probably want to put a speed set and either a defense or health set on him. Make him a little more beefy. They all have tenacity down. Let's see what stuns we can get. Get a free turn with Vader. As long as crew can keep tanking, we can keep going. We don't want Kit Fisto to get another area effect off, though, so we really gotta try to get him out of here at this point. Alright. Give advantage to somebody. Gives it to himself. Alright. Kit's out of here. 2 more waves to go and we'll be done. Elon Musketeer says, do you like my name? I like Elon Musk. He's an interesting guy. Don't know if I agree with everything he says. But he does have some clever theories. His, if you've ever heard, Elon Musk had said that overpopulation isn't the issue, that it's actually underpopulation. And everybody like blew up at that and went, you know, you're crazy, like the whole world is overpopulating. But there's actually some very interesting data on the birth rates in certain countries. And most of the advanced countries where you would expect, like, the birth rates to be high because of, like, good medicine and whatever, the birth rates are actually very low. A lot of families have both parents working and they only have one kid. So, like, in the United States, the average birth rate is something like 1.87, which means for every 2 people, you're not having 2 kids, that the population is actually decreasing instead of increasing. And Japan, I think, is one of the statistically worst, where they're at something like a 1.47 or something like that. So their population is being actively depleted. And you say, okay, well, even though the Earth population is swelling overall in non-developed areas, in the developed areas, it's fallen off. And is that really a good situation? Is that where we want our world to be? And yeah, a lot of controversy over that. And I think it's interesting facts, right? Like, everybody jumps to the conclusion that we're just simply putting too many people on Earth and the whole thing is going to fall apart and not be sustainable. But that may or may not be true. All right. And this is the part where Crew's just not quite chonky enough to keep himself alive. Tenacity's on, so we really can't do anything with our Force Crush. This whole zone kind of shuts Vader down. They don't really have a character to deal with all these buffs that they get. So we just kind of do that for damage and to remove foresights. And then this is where Crew doesn't even have a target to get his taunt back. Okay, now he's got a target to get his taunt back if we can get to it. Okay. And this is how it always ends up, and then we can't keep the taunt on Crew and Vader dies, or we do keep the taunt on Crew. Oh yeah, look at that. It lasted for a turn. Alright, let's do this. Come on, guys, I want my loot. I want my Abtesio loot. Alright, we'll get basic there. We can do this. Get back over here. Basic, that puts us on a Force Crush again. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Called it. Dang it. Yeah, we need something. We need something to break through on that tier 1. Maybe one more good Sith, a Dooku or something would be good. DL, what's up with trying to get debuffs to land in TBs? Even with tenacity down, they don't apply more than 15% of the time. They just don't follow their own rules in TB. I know that there's a buff that the troopers get that makes them incredibly resilient to debuffs. But yeah, especially on Zone 4. In Zone 3 in Darkside TB, like, the 4th wave is incredibly hard to debuff. When you get to Zone 4, man, already on Wave 2 you can't debuff. It's crazy. I agree with you. It's a bit goofy. It doesn't seem to follow the right rules. In poor countries, birth rates are higher, so that parents increases the chance of a child making it to adulthood. It's sad to think about. Yeah, no, that is the statistic, and generally in the lower wealth countries, the birth rate's much higher. So the countries that are well off are reducing in population, and the countries that are doing poorly are increasing the population. Use Vader lead to clear challenge tier 1. I could try Vader lead. I could try that later. All right, for anybody who joined in the meantime and hasn't hit that like button, please smack that like button down. I would appreciate it. It would help me. Helps the channel. Here we've got Peanut Butter. He just forgot how to type T. The T on his keyboard doesn't work, so he's Pinu Boer. Peanut Butter with no T's. He's in the 80 Cantina. 6.3 million galactic power. And 2 GLs. All the stuff. Revens, Malik. Doesn't have gas in here, though. Yeah, what to say? 6.3 million galactic power. A bunch of characters up gear 11 and 12. Bunch of ships. Negotiator, Malevolence, Chimera, Endurance, Executrix, Finalizer, all at relic levels. Obviously, a player that should definitely, I mean, it seems to me like this is a fair power rating for him to be down here in Chromium 4. This is one of the ones where, even with horrible mods, you just got to hope your opponent doesn't play. All right, 310 on Bastila and Fallen. So the hope of bad mods isn't even there. 300 on Darth Revan. So we're in another one of those matchups where if he plays, we lose. He played. Nice. GL on defense. So this is just a matter of practicing teams and seeing if we can collect some money. No chance of us winning. Here's a Padme team, Bounty Hunter team, Grievous team. We're going to try this Relic Grievous team, and the first thing we're going to do is try a Gear 12 Wampa against a Relic 7. I think he's got this, guys. What do you think? What do you guys think? We got it? We can bring in troopers if not. It sucks that GAC matchups come down to whether your opponent plays or not. It does. It's very annoying. All right, all right, all right. Look at that. You can almost look at that. You can almost notice that we did some damage to this Magna Guard. Oh, come on, lifesteal, 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 lifesteal. Oh man, Wampa. Complete and utter disappointment. That guy. All right, let's see. We're going to try to use Empire against this team. We are going to try to use Palpatine, Vader, Mara Jade. Look at this. Look at the quality of this team. High quality. DL, I won GAC with an Executor 2-shot. Houndstooth was all that was left. My level 1 Chimera with Rebel Y-Wing and Dash. Just 4 turns until insta-kill. Executor Houndstooth couldn't do anything. Nice. So you just got him with the instant kill off of the Chimera. Chimera doesn't care. Alright, let's do this. And call Anakin. Get him. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's going to cost me the GAC right there, guys. That's going to cost me the GAC. Let's ability block him. Okay. Let's kick him. Let's stun everybody. All of them. No, that wasn't all of them. Come on. Alright. Pump the gas. And get him. Still not enough. Vader failed again. Okay, let's do this. And let's just try to steal some turn meter from him. Get out of here. Wow. He's very resilient to getting killed by a Culling Blade. Oh, man. No good, guys. It's no good. Let's see. What can we do here? There's no damage there. Let's try Mon Mothma. Guys, I'm just experimenting. I am just experimenting to see if there's something I can do with certain teams against some of these opponents. So this is not meant to be winning because I can't win anyway. Just practicing some things. I was looking at Krennic Omicron. Is that one good? The Krennic Omicron has a place in 3v3. It's not horrible in 3v3. Okay, let's get the blinds on. Try to get the buffs off of Old Ben. Mace is in the way. Gotta kill this Qui-Gon. Okay, now we're just gonna like lose a character every time they get to go. Okay, get the foresights down. Who's the easiest for us to kill? Okay, there we go. Then we'll try to kill Luminara Unduli. Get a blind on the mace. That'd be good. All right. All right. All right. Just in time. JIT blind. Just in time. Generating some turn meter from this little scout we have here. Hey, 64 banners. Check that out. Mon Mothma beating Qui-Gon. Beating the Qui-Gon Jinn team. Speaking of which, maybe the Qui-Gon can work against Padme. Yeah, let's just beat the bounty hunters and get some money. I think I would rather have money than experiments at this point. So let's go in here and earn some money. I applied Krennic Omicron and used it with Veers and the Imperial Troopers. Interesting. Okay. Please don't judge. I mean, I just assumed that your troopers were like not full relic and functional on their own, so you just added that to make them a little better. Okay, there we go. Get Boba Fett out of here. Now we're just on relic characters. Do a basic on Bosk so he can not heal. He's already done his taunt ability. Alright, look at this. Qui-Gon getting money for the team. Cad Bane going down. Fantastic. Alright, we beat a couple teams. We got a couple cash-ins. That's all we can do. Gonna make that a short GAC for sure. Alright, ladies and gents, that's probably gonna wrap it up for this stream for today. Like I said, I got the Loquitur account updates that I want to do today, so try to get both of those finished and in the bag, and then work on some other stuff. What about the Rose Omicron? If you have every other Omicron that you could ever want, then put the Rose Omicron. What's her Omicron again? When the Rancor eats her, she does 10,000 damage to him on the way down. Isn't Rose Omicron something like that? Just helps when she gets eaten by the Rancor. Yeah, I haven't heard anybody say that the Rose Omicron is worth it. When in Grand Arenas, they gain 10% offense for each exposed enemy, 5% offense whenever, 5% turn meter whenever they score a critical hit. I don't even know when that's useful. You can put it in a Jedi Train Ray team to get even more turn meter, but there's already plenty of turn meter there. So, yeah, she's pretty useless overall. Emperor's Demise. We got to play that one out. All right, guys. Oh, I hit 5K? I didn't look today. Did I get 5K subscribers? Hey, we hit 5K. All right. Well, let's put up a giveaway then. I'll go set up the 5K giveaway, and we'll give away a bunch of gift cards. Remember, for the gift card giveaways that I do, if you have the in-game name including the tag Inquisitor and you post it in the Discord channel, then I will double your winnings. So there'll be $25 gift cards if you win, and there'll be $50 gift card if your in-game name is changed to Inquisitor. Like Inquisitor Obtisio over here. If he were to win, double the winnings. Pretty fantastic. All right, so let's do the 5K subscriber giveaway. I'll set that up. It'll probably give away in like 10 days from now or something like that. So I'll go figure it out. Like maybe 2 weeks, maybe, yeah, I don't know. I want to give plenty of time for people to see it and participate in it. And maybe we'll do it on the Obtisio update, not next week, but the week after. That'll be about 10 days. So we'll set that up, get the announcements out. Y'all can come over to Discord and enter to win. Alrighty, guys, we're going to hang it up there for the day. I'm going to get to work on other stuff. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like on the way out if you didn't on the way in. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like this in the future. And, of course, join us over on Discord. We've really got a great Discord community over there. For anyone who's a new player looking to learn more about the game, or even for experienced players who just want to chat about things and talk to other good players, come on over there. Hope to see you over there sometime soon. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next Holocron.